Okay. What do you think of when you hear someone has to go to rehab? Do you think they're crazy, mad, or doped up on some illegal substance? Well, not all treatment centers are quite like that. The Anxiety Treatment Center specializes in treating all kinds of anxiety and other related disorders. Some of you might be thinking, Emily, what in the world is an anxiety treatment center? Well, don't worry, that's the first point of our discussion today. Another question you might be thinking is, what is anxiety? Or there are several types of anxiety? Well, lucky for you, we will cover that later on as well. I feel very comfortable talking about this with you today because I'm currently a psychology major here at MSU, and I've also done internships at other treatment centers like this one. So, let's get started and discuss what an anxiety treatment center is. Since 2005, the Anxiety Treatment Center has specialized in treating anxiety disorders that affect children, adults, and adolescents. According to Dr. Paxton, a psychologist at the Anxiety Treatment Center, says that the simplest analogy for an anxiety treatment center is a rehabilitation center. For instance, people travel from all over to live in the facility. The psychologist diagnoses the problem, analyzes it to find the best possible solution, and then puts the plan into action. Once the patient knows how to deal with their symptoms correctly, they go back to living their normal lives, with routine checkups along the way. Now that you know what an anxiety treatment center is, let's talk about what anxiety is. According to Robin Zazio, founder of the Anxiety Treatment Center, she says that anxiety is a distress or uneasiness of mind caused by fear of danger or misfortune. A few commonly diagnosed anxiety disorders are OCD, panic disorder, and hoarding. Obsessive-compulsive disorder is an anxiety that causes intrusive thoughts and impulses that people feel the need to perform, like walking into a different room and always turning the lights on and off 5 times. Panic disorder occurs when you have unexpected and recurrent panic attacks. A panic attack includes rapid heartbeat, loss of breath, shortness of breath, and like shaking and trembling. So like what I'm doing right now. Hoarding is my favorite of the anxiety disorders and is defined by the Mayo Clinic as an excessive collection of items along with the inability to discard them. So people live in their houses for like 10 to 15 years without ever throwing anything away, and their homes are literally filled with trash. So let's go over one last time what we discussed here today. We began talking about what an anxiety treatment center is and what it does for its patients and its families. Then we went on and talked about what anxiety is and some other related disorders and their symptoms. So now when you hear someone is going to rehab, don't automatically assume that they're crazy, mad, or doped up on some illegal substance. Thank you.